Mom, during a class interaction, our class teacher was talking about natural gas and that it will be over in a few decades. They were saying that we needed to use fossil fuels judiciously as life without them is impossible. What are fossil fuels? Will the gas in our kitchen get over?
Yes, the gas we use in the kitchen is a fossil fuel. It will get over in few decades. What a coincidence, beta. Today, in our society, there will be a street play performance. So let's get ready and go.
A very good morning to our principal, Mrs. Sangeeta Bhattacharya, Vice Principal and Administrator, Reverend Father Akhil Abraham, our Supervisor, Mrs. Reena Ma'am, teachers and my dear friends. We are students of class 8A and B, along with our class teachers, Rajni Ma'am and Mamta Ma'am, are very delighted to present before you our value education program on the topic fossil fuels.
Let us understand how fossil fuels are formed, where are they found, their types, and a lot more through a street play.
Hey, look what I found! A pinwheel! Recently, on a trip to Karnataka, we passed through a large windmill field. I wondered and asked my parents the purpose of these windmills. They told me windmills help to generate power using wind energy.
Wind energy, but power is generated through coal.
True, since coal and other fossil fuels are non-renewable resources, so a need of sustainable alternative is being thought of.
Fossil fuels, non renewable resources. What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I will help you in understanding.
Years ago, when prehistoric animals and plants died, layers of rocks and soil gradually buried them.
Over millions of years, heat over millions of years, heat and pressure from Earth's crust decompose these organisms into one of the three main kinds of fuels.
Oil, also called petroleum, natural gas, and coal, they are the largest energy sources in the world.
I have a question. Can you tell me why oil, coal, and natural gas are called as fossil fuels? Fossil means the remains of dead plants and animals. But why are they named as fuels?
Plants get energy from sun through photosynthesis to grow and thrive. So we all know plants and animals have energy stored in them.
So we can say energy free organism. When they die and eventually get buried under the deep earth, they turn into fossils.
That energy remains stored in them even they are buried deep under the layers of rocks above them.
So they are called fossils because they are remains of plants and animals. Fuels because they still have that stored energy inside them.
So now we know how our Mother Earth creates fossil fuels.
So is it that fossil fuels are found everywhere on Earth?
No, that is not the case. Deposits of fossil fuels and organisms that lived in that region millions of years ago.
and the geological processes that have since taken place.
Like while gold reserves are found in every country, the largest reserves are found in United States, Russia, China, Australia and India.
Same way, oil and natural gas are also found worldwide, but most of the oil and natural gas reserves are in Saudi Arabia, Russia, United States, and Iran.
Friends, you all are so updated. I will also try to find such information.
Wow, that was enlightening.
I didn't know even the decayed dead remains are such powerhouse of energy.
True, you are. Even I didn't know that. It's so amazing to see how fossil fuel works and gift us with such valuable things.
I would like to share something here. My elder brother is in college. Shared this with me recently that most countries that have large deposits of fossil fuels have economies that depend on extracting the fossil fuels.
Of course, now I understood the point. The economic benefits include employment to extract the resources, transportation of resources, and earning income by selling the fossil fuels.
Who are these people up on stage?
You all must be wondering, who are we people in such clothes? We are coal miners. We extract coal from the mines located deep under layers of the earth. Coal has been used to produce energy longer than any other fossil fuel.
Do you know the earliest mines were in ancient China and Roman Empire? Coal gained its importance under the Industrial Revolution of the 19th and the 20th centuries, when it was primarily used to power steam engines, heat buildings, and generate electricity.
Coal combustion produces a variety of air pollutants that harm human health and environment, such as sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, mercury, and particulate matter. Also, mining is a very dangerous process, leading to injuries of miners at times. Many of our friends suffer from diseases because of the harsh working conditions.
Who are these people on the stage now?
We are drilling engineers. We work on rigs and drill for crude oil, which is a liquid fossil fuel, and it is extracted from the oil wells which are found at the bottom of the sea.
Oil, when first extracted from earth, less crude oil, means cannot be directly used for anything. It is then sent to petroleum refinery when separated by fractional distillation.
Fractional distillation? What is it?
It is a process used to separate a mixture of liquids into its individual components based on the different boiling points.
After fractional distillation is complete, the separated fractions are further processed and refined to give us finished products like gasoline, jet fuel, LPG, heavy fuel oil used in industrial boilers, ships, and power plants for generating electricity, lubricating oils, asphalt, petroleum coke, etc.
But what about the natural gas?
Natural gas that you use at home is a gaseous fossil fuel that composed of methane along with smaller amount of other gases like ethane, propane and butane.
Thank you, friends, for creating the awareness on fossil fuels, reminding us of the importance of responsible energy consumption and ensuring a greener and cleaner world for generations to come.
Sinai, it was enriching indeed, but some questions are still unanswered.
Like what?
What are the advantages and disadvantages of fossil fuels on our Mother Earth?
There is a beautiful podcast that will be airing in a while. Let's hear it out.
Good morning. Welcome to the TBS show. Today, we are going to have an insight on understanding and unearthing of fossil fuels. And we have some special guests on our show. Mr. Arkan, who is a professional in environmental science and energy economics, Mr. Shanek in petroleum engineering, and Ms. Mansi, a chemical engineer.
Once again, welcome sir and ma'am to our show.
Sir, ma'am, great to have you on our show. Who better than you three could speak on fossil fuels?
Thank you. We would like to tell our listeners that the previous podcast on what are fossil fuels, how are they formed, is available and the link is given below. You can go and listen.
Sir, yes.
By now, we all know how fossil fuels are formed, right? And let me tell you, audiences, that these fossil fuels are non-renewable because their formation takes up millions of years and their supply is limited. They use as transportation fuels in power plants to generate electricity. They use as various manufacturing processes like steel, cement, chemical plastics, synthetic fertilizers, synthetic fibers, and rubber as well.
Ma'am, correct me if I'm wrong. Synthetic polymers like nylon and polyester are derived from petroleum hydrocarbons.
Yes, you are right. Fossil fuel derivatives are used in the production of various medications, medical supplies, and healthcare products, asphalt for road construction, then in petroleum jelly, mineral oil, and paraffin, in shampoos, soaps, body wash, fragrances and perfumes, colognes, and body sprays.
Sir, are there any harmful effects of these very useful products?
Certainly yes, from extraction to processing and combustion of these fuels. They have resulted in global warming, climate change and air pollution. The viewers should not forget that these are finite resources. They will eventually run out, leading to potential energy scarcity and economic challenges if alternative energy sources are not developed and adopted.
So, with this we come to another big concern, alternative energy sources. Please guide or update us on this.
Sure, Johan. As you mentioned before the podcast that many school children listen to your podcast. I'm sure they're aware of solar power, hydropower, and wind power.
Yes, I too had studied all this in my school.
We also have biomass, where it involves using organic materials such as wood, agricultural residues, and dedicated energy crops to generate heat or electricity.
I know, it is used in my native place. Even cow dung is used.
Yes, and then we have geothermal energy, tidal power, wave power, and nuclear energy. If I am not wrong, it does not produce any greenhouse gas emissions, but raises concerns related to safety, waste management, and other potential risks.
Yes, you are right.
As we conclude this podcast on fossil fuels, let us envision a future powered by renewable energy where sustainability and harmony with our planet go hand in hand. Thank you so much, sir and ma'am. Hope to see you soon for similar interesting topic.
Our pleasure.
Thank you, friends, for leaving us inspired and enlightened for creating a greener world. Do you know, Lavana? Sinai from our class has written a soulful song on fossil fuels. Then let's invite him on stage.
To the consequences lost in a haze. Oh, fossil fuels, burning bright, feeling dancing with you day and night. But the time has come to change our ways for a future that's sustainable. We must embrace. From the depths of ancient time, we've drawn our scent from you. But now we see the time is done. The air we breathe is needed. The oceans are rising high. It's time to break the chains and reach for the sky. Oh, fossil fuels burning bright. They've been dancing with you day and night. But the time has come to change our ways. For a future that's sustainable, we must embrace. We've been relying for so long. It's hard to let you go. It's hard to let you go. The earth is running down. It's time to let you know. It's time to let you know. We must find alternatives to heal the scars we have caused. Innovation's calling. Renewable is the key. Solar panels, wind turbines, right about to see. Electric cars and green cities. Together we can make a change, create a future true. Oh, fossil fuels burning bright. We've been dancing with you day and night. But the time has come to change our ways. For a future that's sustainable, we must embrace. Oh, fossil fuels burning bright. We've been dancing with you day and night. But the time has come to change our ways. For a future that's sustainable, we must embrace.
Let's break free from the chains, leave the past behind, embrace a world that's cleaner, where hope and future bind. For the generations to come, let's stand tall and strong. Together we can build a world where clean energy belongs.
With this, we hope that we have been successful in creating some awareness regarding fossil fuels. May I now call upon Shreya to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to one and all. I, Shreya, and the students of classes 8A and B, along with our class teachers, Rajni ma'am and Mamta ma'am, would like to express our gratitude to Reverend Father Dr. Barnaby D'Souza for giving us this platform and opportunity to present this value education program. Our sincere thanks to our principal Sangeeta ma'am for motivating us. We would like to thank Reena ma'am for her valuable guidance and support through the practices. We are also grateful to Cheryl ma'am and Zubia ma'am for the videography and photography of the assembly program. Let's not forget the behind the scenes efforts of our support staff who work diligently to ensure everything runs smoothly. Thank you. We would like to thank Sunay, Kavya and Johan for the lovely PPT. Sunay for the motivating song which was both written and composed by him. Aditi, Durva, Krisha, Rinit, Dhanushri, Christina, Rachel, Arya, Diane, Melanie, Anvita, Sejal and Sunay for the informative backdrop. Ananya Tambe for the beautiful invitation card. Johan and Arya for handling the PPT. We would also like to share out of students who participated. There were quite a number of students who performed for the first time on the stage. We are highly appreciative of our classmates, of their active involvement and eager participation. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Shreya. Every action counts. Reduce your carbon footprint by conserving energy, recycling and using public transportation or carpooling. Plant trees, advocate for renewable energy and support sustainable practices. Spread awareness and inspire others to join the fight against climate change. Together, we can make a positive impact and create a sustainable future for all. Let's watch a video to spread awareness on plastic pollution.
In about 2 weeks, we will be celebrating our independence. But at what cost? You will see all the government buildings, offices decorated with a lot of balloons to make the places look prettier and to just celebrate our independence. But what will happen to those balloons after that? Those balloons will end up killing a lot of animals, birds, marine life. Apart from this, balloons are also almost non-recyclable and they will remain on our planet as a waste for many, many years, ultimately releasing microplastics in our soil, in our water, and ending up in our food. Do we really want our Independence Day celebrations to be like this? I am sure not. So this Independence Day, can we actually shift from balloon decor to cloth decor, which you invest in once and can be used for years and which will not create any waste?
In less than a week, we will be celebrating our independence. 15th August or Independence Day is one of the most significant occasions for all of us as a nation. This is important because freedom is the first priority for all. But are we celebrating it in the right manner? Are we using sustainable practices? Some do, but most of them don't. So today, I will be telling you some sustainable practices that will help you have an eco-friendly Independence Day without harming our nature. So first, and the most important, avoid the usage of plastic flags. Plastic flags indulge in non-deforestation and they are also non-biodegradable, which indulge in deforestation, and also they are very hard to decompose. It also harms nature with its toxic fumes. Balloons. As we watch the video, the balloons are also non-biodegradable and causes harm to our nature and Mother Earth. Do we really want our independence to be celebrated like this? I don't think so. So make sure that this Independence Day, we make it an eco-friendly Independence Day.
Marine life or sea life is the plants, animals and other sea creatures that live in salt water of seas or oceans or the brackish water of coastal estuaries. At a fundamental level, marine animals can affect the nature of the planet. They can enhance our planet. They can make this planet a beautiful place.
So today, we the Eco Club students of classes 7 and 8 are going to present a short poem which is written by us, Let Them Strive, which is based on the topic, Say Marine Animals.
In oceans deep, where life does thrive,
A symphony of creatures alive and bright.
From mighty waves to corals bright,
Marine life's beauty, a wondrous sight.
be a wise man.
Ocean is not a garbage can.
Danger lurks beneath the waves.
As human actions
Bring harm, not saves.
Pollution flows like a venomous tide.
threatening the creatures that silently glide.
oil and water do not mix.
The oil spill has no quick fix.
The oil mess was made by greed.
But we all must take the lead.
This is our planet that we all share.
It's our duty to treat marine animals with love and care.
The garbage does affect me and you, but the little marine creatures too.
For each choice we make, each step we take, can save a life for nature's sake.
Let's raise our voices, let it be heard, for every sea creature, every feathered bird.
With love and care, we will turn the tide, preserving oceans where life can reside. For the beauty of our ocean, let us thrive to ensure marine life continues to thrive. Plastic bottles are drifting, fishing nets are sifting. The oceans are a mess. We need to try our best. Together we can protect, heal the sea. For the treasure of marine animals is meant to be free. For the treasure of marine animals is meant to be free.
I now call upon our principal, Sangeeta ma'am, to share her views.
We learned about fossil fuels? Yes, ma'am. So don't you think all these children who worked so hard along with their teachers, Rajni ma'am and Mamta ma'am, deserve a huge round of applause? Well done. And well done, children, for all the research that you have done. You have researched it, and now you will use fossil fuels the least, right? You're going to stop cooking? Are you going to tell mommy to stop cooking? No, so we have to try and find alternatives. By the way, they mentioned about USA, they mentioned about the Gulf and China having a lot of fossil fuel reserves. Where is it? Very close to our home, Mumbai? Or you can't answer? The others? Yes. Yes, Prabhuda. Loudly. I can't hear you. Breakfast is gone inside the stomach? No. That fossil fuel is inside. Come. Bombay High. And who is looking after it? That you don't know. Which company? Everything is not Adani owned. Yes, it is the ONGC which is drilling over there to get oil. Adani is one. Who is the rival of Adani? Adani, of course. And do you know that there is a huge petroleum plant in a state neighboring us? I need the name of the city where Reliance has a huge refinery. It's one of the largest in our country. Yes, one hand went up there and one over there. That hand went up first. Very good. Gujarat and Jamnagar. Let's give him a round of applause. Very good. So it's good to also know what is happening in our own country. Do we have to depend on UAE and US and China for our fuel, or do we have it? We have it. But do we use that, or we go for non-renewable ones? We go for non-renewable ones? Both. Achha, both. Then all this thing that happened was not of any use. We go in for the renewable ones. Let's see who among you is the next Abdul Kalam to give us energy in that field, right? And I'm sure there are many who are going to be over here. Thank you and a wonderful assembly once again.